Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. The segment of Around the Tarot, because we have a tarot pick a card today. Today's pick a card reading is how do my spirit guides communicate with me? I feel like, a lot of spiritual people on the spiritual people, I feel like a lot of people in the spiritual community always talk about spirit guides and receiving messages and stuff like that, but when you're very new to it, it's kind of like, okay, so I figured out I have spirit guides possibly, but how are they actually trying to communicate with me? Like, am I just missing all these messages, or am I just crazy? How do I differentiate? So how do I differentiate between my spirit guides and just me, or my high self and me? And some people might say high self is spirit guides, same kind of thing, but whatever you call it, this will be kind of like, you can set your own intention for this reading. But yeah, how do your spirit guides communicate with you? So again, today we've got 3 piles. I've done it a little bit differently, as I've added an automatic message from them. Also, I kind of just asked, like, what do you want this person to know? Do you want them to tell them a bit more about how you communicate with them? And kind of like, what is the main kind of key points that you want this person who is watching this reading to know, basically. So yeah, I just received some messages from the spirit guides. Again, we've got 3 piles, and yeah, I will show you them now. Okay, so here are your 3 piles for today. Pile number 1, we've got this amethyst crystal here. Those who be choosing pile number 2, we've got a selenite, a small selenite wand. And for pile number 3, we have a lapis lazuli. So I'll just give you a few moments to choose the pile that is right for you today. And we'll get straight into the reading, starting off with pile number 1. Hi guys, welcome to pile number 1. Those who chose this amethyst crystal here, this is your reading. Hopefully this lighting is okay. Please comment down below if this lighting isn't okay. I'm just going to show you quickly without the lighting. Hold on. It's like that without the lighting. I think I look a little bit washed out. So tell me which one you prefer, this one or this one. Okay, I'm going to stick with this one for now because I think it adds a bit more warmth to my face and everything. So yeah, sorry, just the diversion. I am quickly going to give a little disclaimer at the beginning of each pile because I know people don't like to watch the intros of these readings. So I'll put it in here. Ha, caught you out. So first of all, it is raining. This room has a kind of like a plasticky roof, the room that I have to film in. So you probably will be able to hear the rain. I hope that it's more soothing than anything and it's not annoying. I do live in a noisy area, so if you hear noise I will stop and etc, etc. Number 1. Number 2 is that this is a collective reading, so if the messages do not resonate with you, then please do not force it. You are not the ugly stepsister. Do not force that shoe onto your foot. So yeah, just take what resonates and leave the rest behind, because you really don't need all of it. Whatever resonates with you, whatever touches your heart, whatever you know is right for you, take that. And yeah, let's get straight into this reading because that's enough of that. And let's see how your spirit guides communicate with you. Right, so we haven't pulled any tarot messages, but I am going to start with my tarot cards. Let's see, we're already on. Yeah, we're just going to have to wait for this all to pass. Okay, and we're back. You see, noisy neighborhood. I apologize since... Wow. Okay, hopefully that alarm isn't too noisy for you and it's not going to get annoying because I will have to stop too many times. Bloody annoying. Right, so we are going to start with tarot, but I haven't pre-pulled any. We're going to be doing that live today. Not really live because I will be editing, but still. Yeah, let's put your crystal off to the side. I never know where to put the crystal. I really never know where to put it. We'll put it over here. We'll put you over here. Okay, so this is your little automatic message. We'll leave that to a little bit to the end, kind of. And these are your additional oracle cards, which we'll also leave to the end. So As usual, starting off with tarot, we want to see how Piles 1 spirit guides communicate with them. So we really need clear messages, please. Those who chose the amethyst crystal, pile number 1. For those who chose the amethyst, how is it their spirit guides communicate with them? They want to know how their spirit guides communicate with them. We want to know. We all want to know. How is it their spirit guides communicate with them? Oh, okay. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Spirit guides communicate with them. We have Hangman reverse. How did their spirit guides communicate with them? Hold on, whoops, did that? How does their spirit guides communicate with them? One more card, please, thank you. Right, so we have the Ace of Cups here. We have the 7 of Swords. And we have the 10 of Swords for how your spirit guide communicates with you. So just give me a little moment to get into this energy and yeah, give you this message basically. So how do their spirit guides communicate? I feel like you may feel the energy of your spirit guides most when you're made to stop, when you're in more of a stagnant energy. I feel also when you're alone, which I think will be for most people or most piles, but for you when you're really by yourself. Maybe more up in your head and your thoughts also. You may be quite a big thinker, think often. I see not only do your spirit guides, of course, hold a lot of love and emotion for you, but you hold this for others also. I'm getting like this calming energy with this Ace of Cups here. Like this washing away. A washing away of like stress, of angst. I don't think you only see them when things are maybe going not the way that you really want them to at the moment. But I also think you, they are very prominent in your life when things are very successful to you. But this is like individual success. Not a public recognition of success, but a personal success. So maybe more so when, I don't know how much you guys might know about astrology or not. I'm sure there's quite a mixture of you watching this. But your North Node, it is where you will find personal success. So when you're in comfort, which I know the North Node can start off as a bit of discomfort, but it's very rewarding once you travel there, or once you, you know, show characteristics or embrace the characteristics of your North Node, I should say. Once you embrace the characteristics of your North Node is when you will find personal success. So I also think this is when they reward you. When you go through these difficult periods of time and you come through and you come out the other end still in a positive spirit. Sorry. I feel like an offer is coming in for you soon with this Ace of Cups also. I know this is how they communicate with you. Also hearing birds. There's 2 images of birds, both from the Ace of Cups and the 9 of Cups. So you may see like a certain animal that comes through singing, like music, or you may hear like overhear people singing and you're like, oh, or like you'll hear them singing a certain lyric or something and it will just touch you in the right place at that moment. Like it's something that you needed to hear. You may not say it to them, but it's like they'll say something, or they'll just randomly like randomly sing a lyric, or even you will, and you'll be like, oh, wow, I really needed to hear that at the moment. Like, you'll be overthinking about something, and then you'll hear something, you're like, oh wow, and it calms you down. I don't know, I feel like that's a very specific thing to happen, but that's just what I'm getting at this moment. Right, I'm going to have to pull some more cards. We are just working with the Rider-Waite Tarot today, because that's what I just felt, to be honest. Which means we will not get repeating cards, but I'm sure the message will still be perfect. So we have the Moon. I'm just going to put that off to the side. Right, we need some clarifiers, please. How do their spirit guides communicate with them? We need some clarifiers, please. Starting with the Nine of Pentacles. Ah, that's too many. Next, the Hangman in reverse, please. Spirit guides communicate with them. Okay, oh my gosh. Right, Six of Pentacles reversed for the Hangman in reverse. Well, 2 reversals. I'm getting a really light-hearted energy, like just uplifting, very just like kind. I don't know how to explain it, but like just soft and delicate, like how, so it's hard to explain. Just like when you're having a hard day and you just need that really, you call that light-hearted friend, that one that will make you laugh. That's how I feel your spirit guides are. Well, that's what I feel like they need you to feel at this moment. Not too much pressure. Ace of Cups, please. Why is this Ace of Cups here for how their spirit guides communicate with them? You have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Seven of Swords. What's this here? How their spirit guides communicate with them? Where's the Seven of Swords here? I'm not going to take all of those. But you do have Tower. I'm going to put it upright, even though I've just shown you in reverse, but I just feel to put that upright at this moment. And last but not least, please, why is this Ten of Swords here, please? Please clarify the Ten of Swords for how the spirit guides communicate with them. Okay, that Strength card really wanted to come out. So we have Strength. I will put this in a reverse also. Right. And the first one that came out was the Lovers. That was clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. I've changed my camera settings, sorry, I'm just diverging. Because I think it focuses better when it's not on the video setting. So just let me know as well, because I'm not going to be looking at the camera too much. But tell me if this video focuses better than my other ones, if you have watched them. If not, then we link down below. You can check my channel. The plug. Okay, let's get into this reading. Sorry. See, there's periods where you're like stuck or alone or kind of like feel a bit stagnant, when you're not really receiving things from others. You know, you're not again, this feeling of loneliness, like you're not receiving the help that you require or that you think you require in this moment. Or you're not receiving the results of what you're putting in. This might be very current energy. But yeah, that's when they're with you the most. I think when there's also big changes in your life. When things disrupt your life, like you think things are flowing quite smoothly and something comes and just completely changes everything. Where you're feeling the most lost, I think. But yeah, these endings come as a reminder of your inner strength, of the inner strength that you possess. Again, you see how soft, I'll put it up right for you, in the Strength card, that she's dealing with a lion, but she needs to be so careful. But I mean, she puts her hand in his mouth and she's playing with him and she's all like, you know, she trusts this lion. And that's why I feel like your spirit guides are with you. It's like a very delicate, you might be very emotional. I'm feeling very water sign energy. you know, quite sensitive to things. You have a high sensitivity, not in terms of like, you know, someone will poke fun of you and you'll start crying, but like high sensitivity, it could be to noise, to sound, to energy. A high sensitivity to energy, I feel. See, I just heard singing again. I'm really drawn to the colours red. Like this scratching on this hill here. You see how it's like very shaded in, and then her hands too. Very shaded in. I don't know why I'm being drawn to this. Again on the clouds. Very sketched. It's almost like blood though. Sorry, that's a really random thing. I'm just going to clarify some messages. Clarify the lovers. Where's the lovers? Here, clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. So we do have relationships with others coming in here. You may often find you become quite emotionally unbalanced or in turmoil when your relationships with other people, your one-to-one relationships aren't flowing smoothly, aren't going well. When you're feeling more alone and you have to focus on yourself, I think that is a key message for you, that you need to focus more on yourself. I'm also hearing maybe you worry about love or finding a soulmate, finding someone who is on the same level as you, who's compatible with you. This is why this card is showing me pain. Like love is painful for you. Well, your experiences of love have been painful, so maybe you think it's easier to do things alone, to figure things out alone. There's a lot of different messages coming in here, which I gathered would happen. Yeah, maybe sometimes spirit like offers you things. Your spirit guides offer you things and you're like, better will come. Or you're not satisfied with what they have given you. I'm not saying you're ungrateful, but I think you have this kind of thing that better will always come. What is the Seven of Pentacles here in reverse? Oh, look at that. When I was thinking about that, I was looking at the Seven of Pentacles and clarifying that has come out the Seven of Cups. This is options, choices, being in confusion. So yeah, you feel like you're offered a lot of things, but it's like, better will come. I'll have more choices. Like there's so many choices, you never know which one is right for you or which one to pick. You may be kind of indecisive. I know we don't have any twos here. Well, we have the Two of Cups now, but we don't have any like Two of Wands cards, but I was getting a decision with this Seven of Swords here. Right, I'm going to see what other messages come out just in general, and we'll move on to your oracle cards. Right. How do those who chose Amethyst spirit guides communicate with them? Okay, I'm getting told to put this upright. We have the Ten of Wands and we have the King of Swords in reverse. Spirit guides communicate with them. So we have the Sun card and we have the Queen of Swords. Oh my gosh, okay. Wow. Sorry, the rain has got a bit harder now, so you might be able to hear it a little bit more. I think you do go through a lot of endings, a lot of difficult moments in your life. I'm hearing you might feel responsible for these. Like I heard responsibility, but it's like you feel responsible for having these endings. Maybe it was your decision, or you feel like you did something wrong to cause them. I'm hearing your spirit guides want to help you carry these sticks, carry these burdens. Having the sun between the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords here, the way it was laid out, I'm seeing your spirit guides feel close to you or communicate with you through times when you are more in like a light-hearted energy, when you're having fun, when you're embracing your inner child. Maybe you're being very creative, or you are really expressing yourself as well. I'm seeing the sun as Leo energy, so being very expressive, especially with these being swords. I think feminine energy I don't want to say come natural to you, sorry, but I think your relationship with your masculine energy isn't as positive as your relationship with your feminine energy. So this is the yin and the yang, which means ultimately it's not balanced. There was a lack of balance here. You know, being a bit too over emotional on certain things that happen, being thrown off by energy, being thrown off by your relationship with others. Obviously this is very natural, but it's like to a certain extent, you know. I don't want to go into it too much because there was a lot that could be said about that and balancing that, and yeah, I don't think we should go into that in this reading. But yeah, there's a certain duality that I think they want you to master here. And to master it, you will be transformed into a whole, like something else. Like you won't just be a king and a queen of swords, but you'll be like an emperor, you know? You'll transform into something else. But yeah, let's move on to your oracle cards. Right. Let's start off with this. We have Crow Spirit, co-create with God, that feels like a tongue twister. Co-create with spirit. Another bird. Oh my god, and another bird. How crazy is that? What was I saying about birds? This is Canary Spirit. Sing your own song. Music. Literally. Birds are definitely important for you. I'm not sure if you have knowledge of birds, but that may be something that you need to look into a bit more if you see certain birds. Also, I'm seeing travel. Travel. Why travel? They want you to travel more. To experience new things, I think. To find yourself in new environments also. And I'm also drawn to this crown on this bird here. And crowns always remind me of Leos. I think there will be a certain mastery to you. You seem very wise to me, like someone who either reads a lot, or you're very academic, or even if you're not actually academic in school terms, but you're like very knowledgeable. I know this isn't how your spirit guides are communicating with you, but it's just like, I need to just say this basically. So yeah, I think they communicate with you through music, through song. Yeah. Also heard through writing. So I don't know if you write your own music or you just write in general. And your creativity. Your creativity, your creations, the things that you make, you do it with them. You're partnering with spirit as you create, like I said, with the sun card that we saw here somewhere in there. Okay, we have South Node, don't let your past hold you back. Yeah, we had some things going on with that, didn't we? And we have full moon in Sagittarius, look at the bigger picture. More travel, Sagittarian energy. Experiencing new things. You may be very like an inquisitive person. That's your spirit guides. They want you to find out more. They want you to expand your mind, expand your vision. They want you to, I've just said, like, they want you to know everything. You need to know everything. Like a dictionary, okay? But yeah, it's like this feeling of like free yourself. Like I'm just imagining this arrow going back and like them propelling you forwards into like all these opportunities and stuff. So yeah, there's moments from your past. I feel like you've been through a lot. You've had a lot of maybe worry, a lot of negative experiences, and they don't want this to hold you back from exploring, from being yourself. I even just said from continuing this life. You see all this darkness coming in here on this card, and then this light over here. Again, it's like this battle, this duality. They want you to balance this, you know, understanding why the dark is here, but not allowing it to consume you. Traveling into your north node, whatever I was saying about your north node, which I know it is an uncomfortable thing to do. It's not comfortable, but it brings so much reward. And Sagittarian energy is about luck. It's Jupiter. It's the planet of Jupiter. It brings reward. It brings expansion. It brings more. Okay, let's move on to your note here from your spirit guide. I literally kind of just wrote what I was feeling, basically. So we have, yeah, Power 1 Amethyst. So when I was originally shuffling the cards, I had kind of like a bit of energy. Hold on. I was getting a feel of your energy already, so I wrote down a little thing. So bullet points, you have high vibration. Oh, and healers. You are the nurturers. Yeah, I feel like I imagine you as, you know, in the old days, well, probably still now, but I don't really know the community's names necessarily, but someone who would be like the oracle of the community, who everyone would come to receive information. I feel like that's your role, but in a modern term. I'm seeing like a north node in your 9th house. I'm seeing a north node in your 9th house with that Sagittarian energy too. Or in the sign of Sagittarius also. Okay, your actual message is, we use light to communicate. Candle magic. God, let me reread that. We use light to communicate. Candle magic. Love is our goal. We want to bring healing to the earth through you. You are so protected. By yous, we want you to know. Oh, sorry, the way I wrote this, I really don't understand what it is. You are so protected by us. We want you to know how much you are loved and cared for. Money will never be an issue. Be kind and kindness will always find you. Sing, my child, for we are always here to listen. Be free, be loving, be noble, be noticeable. Signed, your guide. And the name Beatrice came through. So I don't know if any of you guys know a spirit guide called Beatrice, or anyone that's called Beatrice that you feel connected to. But yeah, that is just a random name that came through. And it is in a different handwriting also. Sorry, probably not going to say this. But you can see it's in a little bit of a weirder handwriting. The actual word Beatrice. Anyway. So yeah, using candle magic. So if you are into magic in any way, or you just enjoy lighting candles, maybe lighting them and singing or talking to your guides, they can communicate with you through the flames. We want to bring healing to the earth through you. Yeah, definitely feeling that healer energy, especially through all the trials and tribulations that I feel you have gone through. They said money will never be an issue. I don't know if money has been a concern of yours. Maybe it has prevented you from traveling. Maybe it has prevented you from experiencing that freedom. But they're saying, you know, don't let this past hold you back. I'm feeling also this is like generational curses of maybe money issues coming in here. But yeah, I think the rest of the message was pretty self-explanatory, and I hope that some of it somehow resonated with you. If it did, please comment below so that I can have a little bit of a snoop, because I want to hear what you have to say about it. But yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next one. Thank you so much for watching pile number 1. Goodbye. Hi, pile number 2, those who chose the selenite crystal. This is your reading. I'm gonna throw in the little disclaimers here because I know some people do not like to watch the intros, so have got you anyway. So the rain, yes, where I live, the room I'm in that I film in, you can hear the rain very intensely, so hopefully it's not too annoying for you, and if anything it's more soothing. The area I live in is kind of noisy, alarm sounds, people talking, etc, etc. Hopefully you cannot hear it if anything happens, but I will kind of just maybe stop the video and press play again if that happens. Last but not least, this is a collective reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, that is perfectly fine. You may want to choose a different reading or choose a different reader. Perfectly fine, up to you. Yeah, if the message doesn't resonate, please do not force it to fit. You are not the ugly stepsister. Do not force that shoe on your foot. And that is everything. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind, because you don't need all of it. You know, whatever you feel in your heart, that is for you. And we're going to get straight into your reading now. So as usual, putting your little messages and oracle cards off to the side, and we're going to start off with the tarot cards. Today I'm just using the Rider-Waite tarot deck. I'm not going to use my other cards as my clarifiers, just because this is what I felt to do. And yeah, we're doing a little live pull, even though it's not live. Yeah, so please bring forth messages for pile number 2, those who chose Selenite Crystal. How do their spirit guides communicate with them? How does pile number 2 spirit guides communicate with them, please? How does pile number 2 spirit guides communicate with them? We need very clear messages, please. Just saw the Hierophant. Oh, sorry. See, cars. Every time I say it, a car beeps just to prove my point, I think. Let's go. Oh my god. What came out? The Hierophant in reverse. Okay. I just heard authority. How does pile number 2 spirit guides communicate with them? Wow. Pile number 1 had this. The 7 of Swords. I feel like some of you guys are avoiding messages from your spirit guides. I didn't actually get that message for that in pile number 1, but that's what I'm feeling. How does pile number 2 spirit guides communicate with them? 4 of Wands reverse. And one more card, please. Thank you. You have Temperance. And you have the Knight of Pentacles. So if you just give me a little moment to get into your energy of the cards so I can deliver your messages. I'm already feeling like you guys are a little bit of rebels. Like I said here, not listening. Don't know if that's you not listening to your spirit guides or you're not listening to your authority in general. I feel like you go against the grain. This Knight of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands, that is a strange energy because the Knight of Pentacles is heading towards stability, but the 4 of Wands is suggesting you don't have stability, that stability probably isn't present in your life right now. And there's a requirement to find balance. I feel your spirit guides play a heavy role in this, in you finding this balance in your life. This may be to do with home. I'm seeing 2 people here. So this may be parents who maybe play a heavy role in your life. Either in how you make decisions or who you just rebel against them often. But it's like you are now going on your own path. You're heading on your own path. Like the Knight of Pentacles, it's movement. It's very slow movement. But it's slow with purpose. I heard the word mind. So you may receive messages, see that 8 of Cups. I feel like you guys are either leaving home or you're traveling somewhere new, somewhere alone. You're separating from somewhere that is stable, so, you know, home. To create your own version of stability. And I feel like your own version of stability isn't traditional. Yeah, through your mind, I feel like you just get ideas. Ideas are presented to you. That's how your spirit guides communicate with you. I get some clarifiers, please. Let's read this again. This is some neck question crystal. So the Hierophant in reverse. Oh, see, more Knight energy. You have the Knight of Wands. I have the Seven of Swords here. Page of Cups, clarifying the Seven of Swords. Four of Wands here in reverse, please. Okay. You have, oh gosh, the Four of Pentacles, which you could not scream stability more if you tried. And also King of Pentacles. Again, definitely stable. Feeling very heavy earth energy on this pile. Maybe having, I'm actually thinking if you're having like a 10th house transit right now. Or maybe you just have a lot of earth energy in your chart, or an earth sign in your 4th house. That's Temperance here. Oh, you're getting a lot of cards. You have the Star. And you have the 10 of Swords, which I'm going to put upright, so I'm going to put that upright. Where's the Knight of Pentacles here? Okay. Okay, and the 5 of Wands. Sorry about that. There we go. 5 of Wands, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of conflict on you taking this new route, this direction here. Maybe something creative with this Page of Cups here, but people feel as if you're inexperienced when it comes to this. Like, it's something new to either them or maybe it's new to you. But it's like you're being very... Maybe you're not really telling people your plans, so they think you're being secretive about it. You know how parents, like, if you're like, oh yeah, I want to be an artist, they're like, okay, well, what are you going to do now? How are you going to make your money? How are you going to sell this? Like, they want to know everything just to make sure that you're secure. But I feel like maybe you don't know the answer to those questions, which is completely understandable. And it's just like, I'm just taking it one day at a time, okay? Let's just chill out a bit here. So yeah, Knight of Wand energy. I feel like maybe people think you're rushing into this too much. So I'm really getting a situation here more so than how they completely communicate with you. Yeah, maybe they think you have a lack of knowledge about this subject, about what you're trying to pursue. But like what I said with the stability here with the Four of Pentacles, you literally have 2 cards that represent stability. The King of Pentacles is stating that you do not yet have this feeling of long-term stability, like, you know, a substantial amount of either money or material things that would sustain you over a long period of time. But Four of Pentacles is suggesting that you have enough for you to allow you to either depart from this home or these individuals and pursue your own dreams at this moment in time. I'm seeing, yeah, a lot of conflict to do with this, with the 5 of Wands here. A lot of opinions. I think with it being Wand, it's not like anything too harsh. It's not like a sword. Like, they're not trying to actually cut down all of your dreams, but they are like doubting you. They are invading your space even. They're imposing their opinions on you. But I'm drawn to the armor on this. I feel like your spirit guides are really protecting you at this moment in time to allow you to continue this, to move forwards here. And they're going to be providing you with, you know, like, you see this at the end of this route, there's more light and sun. You see here? They're giving you the knowledge here for you to follow this route, for you to find this light here. Again, clarifying by the star, that big yellow star in the middle here. It's like, don't worry, we're showing you the way. We are showing you the way. But yeah, it's like star card. Hopes, dreams, passions, inspiration. It's an Aquarian card. It's like, you know, Aquarius is the innovator. It's not, it's the one who, oh my god, I'm gonna make something where we can communicate online and, you know, I don't even know. What's something weird? Okay, do you know what? I think if we cut down a tree, we could somehow make something that we can write on. And everyone's like, no, that's actually the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You're like, do you know what? Okay. And you just go off and you do it on your own. You go off, you cut down your tree, and Spirit there is like, okay, you're like, okay, alright, so I've cut down the tree, what do I do now? And then Spirit's like, okay, now you need to pull back the bark. And you're like, oh, let me pull back the bark and see what happens. Like, that's kind of like how I feel they interact with you on this. I'm hearing whatever you're going to do, it's going to be successful. And I feel like they're going to make sure that you are successful. Why is this 10 of Swords here? I have 10 of Swords. Thank you. Okay. So clarifying the 10 of Swords, you have the 8 of Swords in reverse and the 7 of Wands in reverse. I feel this is people trying to hold you back, put a stop to this, create an ending here. Betrayal even, yeah. That's a card of betrayal. I'm not saying people are trying to betray you, but when you tell people things, it's like that evil eye energy where even if they aren't necessarily being like, I think this is a bad idea, them just thinking it's a bad idea is putting that negative energy onto you and into the situation, causing things to happen that you're not actually participating in, if that makes sense. So yeah, I feel like this is you like fighting this energy off, fighting these opinions. Look, how many swords did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's 6 here. But I feel like this is you literally fighting these other people, these other opinions, these other ideas, these people telling you, no, you can't do this. Right. Let's do oracle messages. So let's see what you have for how your spirit guides communicate with you. Well, you have Take the Lead. This is the Stag spirit. And I kind of remember what's in here. So that's why I'm like, wow. And Dove spirit, Be Peace. That's crazy. Be Peace. Yes. You have Full Moon in Aquarius, Show the World the Real You. There's some spirit guides that I connect with that are just on it. Like, they're just like, yeah, this is the messages I want them to hear, and this is how you to tell them. And they're very straightforward. And this is your guides. We have the end of a tough cycle approaches, Full Moon in Capricorn. More leadership energy, very hard-working energy. The end of a tough cycle approaches, yeah. They're helping you through this. They're helping you find the peace in this. I feel like they may actually remove some of these people from your lives. You may find that you maybe don't hear from them often or something like that, but they're protecting you. I feel they are definitely protecting you. Like I said, with the Aquarian energy, Show the World the Real You, they're, you know, they're asking you to be yourself. Your idea is a genius idea, whatever it is, or whatever it is you want to do, it's unique and it's genius, but it's different. So it scares people. Sorry, the rain is getting louder. But it doesn't mean it's not going to be successful. They need you to take the lead on this, and they will support you. They will be here to support you. I'm really noticing how on this card here, the front of this is very strong. You know, it's like a stag almost. Is it a stag actually? You have 2 stags then. And you've got the horns, and it's really charging forwards. And in the back you have like this kind of fishtail that's super soft, and it kind of just flows behind, you know. It's a bit like here. Like, you need to take the lead. You need to be stern in your beliefs and what you want, but also bringing in this peace, not causing additional drama or additional, I don't know, additional conflict. Not saying words, or, you know, someone's like, oh, that's a stupid idea, and I'll be like, no, you're stupid. Just be like, okay, like just internalizing it, to be honest, just accepting that's how they feel, but I'm gonna do this. And like Jessie J said, I'll put the lyric here because honestly I can't remember what she said. She's like, I'm bad, no, what's that song? It's reminding me of Jessie J. And she's like, oh, so you think you know me now? Have you forgotten how you would make me feel when you drag my spirit down? I thank you for my pain. It made me raise my game. I'm surviving, I'm still rising, yeah. That one. I'll put the song on the screen. Go watch it. Go listen to it, I mean. Alright. Oh, yeah. Basically, your spirit guides want me to write down, because you have the selenite crystal. Jeez, this rain is very intense right now. Because you have the selenite crystal, they wanted me to tell you what its uses are. And I've got selenite removes unwanted energy, cleanses you and your environment. It is a protective stone in shielding you from darker energies. Wow. Okay, that's crazy. I literally wrote this additional message just before I pulled, just before I started your pile, basically. So that's really mad. So definitely, if you don't have some selenite, get some, or if you have some, put it near you, carry it around with you. Right, this is your note from them. So before while I was pulling your oracle messages, I kind of already felt the energy of your spirit guides, so I just kind of wrote a little bit of something before then. And we have stern, serious, and particular. So yeah, your spirit guides felt very, like I was saying, there's very spirit guides that are just like, okay, this. Like, they're very organized. They're like, I don't know, yeah, very particular, very specific in their messages, you know. It just felt like a very authoritative energy. And then we have, you are the leaders, the developers. Wow, that's crazy. So yeah, take the leap, literally. You guys are the leaders and the developers, the people who create new things. Right, so this is your message from them. We have, hello friend, we are your guides. We watch over you. If you are ever feeling lonely on this journey, just know we are always here to love and guide you into the unknown. Take the leap of faith, as it will always pay off. Music is our way of communicating. Listen to the words, the sound waves. Your ears are magical. You are so special. If you are ever afraid, make sure you call out to us. Or put on your favourite song. Sleeping is also a way we talk to you. You are receiving messages through your dreams. We also have release control. We have love from... Okay, basically, I wrote love from, and then I got a name. The name doesn't make sense, but I also think the name was a spirit guide that I've been channeling recently in my own automatic writing. So I probably won't say it. Yeah, they're like, no, don't say it. So I'm not going to say it, because number one, I don't know how to say it, and also I'm just going to leave it. So yeah, but I just want to say that. What were we going to say? Right, yeah, so feeling lonely on your journey, this actually makes absolutely a lot of sense, in that I feel like a lot of people aren't supporting you on this new endeavour that you have. Music is our way of communicating. Those Jessie J lyrics, definitely go listen to that song, because that is probably a message from them. Yeah, so they have music and also your dreams. So receiving messages in your dreams, which is, these cards are making me feel incredibly dreamy energy. Wow, they're actually also very similar colours. So you have the purple here, the purple and the indigo. This is giving me like third eye and crown chakra energy. And then also you have like this darker orangey colour up here. I feel like you actually have probably all the colours, to be honest. You have some green, some blue, some yellow. But yeah, I think there is a need to root yourself. And you know, your third eye brings you a lot of creative energy. I know that can be like your solar plexus area, but I feel like in the way that you receive messages, it's like very clear. It's very straightforward. It's very like clear cognizance. No, what's the other one? I've read it on the screen. It might be clear cognizance. the feeling that you just kind of know what to do. I think that's how you really receive messages from your guides. So yes, pile number pile number 2, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it somewhat resonated with you, and thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate you sharing your energy with me, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. I already have something to say, which is that your spirit guides are incredibly bubbly. Their energy is very, very upbeat and very hyper. Look, I'm all over the place. I don't even know what I'm doing. Right, so I have to do disclaimers because I know a lot of you guys don't like to watch the intros of tarot readings because I'm exactly the same. But I'm gonna tell you what I have to say. So number 1 is that it's raining. The room I'm filming in, that I need to film in, you can hear the rain very loudly. Hopefully it's not too loud for you, and if anything, it's soothing. Yeah, it's pretty intense right now, but hopefully it calms down a little bit. Number 2, the area that I live in is kind of noisy. Car alarms, sounds. Every time I've said this, there's been one, so I'm sure we'll hear one in a little while. But yeah, so I apologise for that. If it gets too much, then I will stop the reading just for a little bit, and we'll start again. And number 3, this is a collective reading. If the message does not resonate with you, please do not force it. You are not the ugly stepsister, and you do not just need to squeeze that shoe onto your foot. Yeah, so if it doesn't fit, let it go, let it fly. You don't need all of them. Just take what resonates and what feels right for you and in your heart, and what you know to be right, because tarot is literally just reading stuff that you already know in one way or another. So yeah, let's start your reading. So I've got your oracle messages and your automatic writing message. We're going to leave that off to the side for the moment, and we're going to start off with tarot. I'm using only the Rider-Waite deck today because that's what I felt called to do. And also, God, this rain is kind of annoying me right now, so I apologise if it's annoying you. I can also now hear a drill, so I might have to stop this reading. Okay, look, I'm getting lost and getting confused. Woo, you guys are all over the place. It's like every single time I came back to your pile, I felt this energy. It's very, very scattered rain, I'm not gonna lie. Especially compared to pile number 2. But yeah, using this deck today, we are pulling messages live. We're not... I'm losing my train of thought. I'm just gonna have to start. Okay. Sorry, we have Temperance here. Come out here. Right. How does Pan 3, those are in the piece of the Zulu, how do the spirit guides communicate with them? Clear messages, please. What is those? We have Judgment. Powerful energy. How spirit guides communicate with them? One more slide, please. Okay. Wow, so we have the 3 of Swords in reverse. Didn't actually mean to say wow. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. And we have the Sun card in reverse. I mean, sorry, upright, not in reverse. But, okay, they want me to put it in reverse. So it's in reverse, cool. Okay, sorry. I feel like they're literally having an argument in my brain. They're like, no, it's not in reverse. Yes, it is in reverse. No, it's not in reverse. Yes, it is in reverse. I feel like they were like... I feel like your spirit guides are very, like, youthful. Like, children almost. It was like a sibling argument happening in my brain at the moment, honestly. Right, so... 3 of Swords, Ace of Swords, Sun card in reverse. Let me get into this energy because honestly my brain is all over the place. Through realizations through big changes. I actually even had memories. Maybe when memories resurface at different moments, it's like a message from them. A confirmation almost. Yeah, it's like when you get clear insight into things, that's when they are most present, or that's when they are talking to you, especially with this piece of Lazuli here. You know, you can look that up for yourself, the meaning of this crystal. Look, I'm already getting distracted. They are like little children. Funny. They're also funny. Right. You guys are probably watching this like, this girl's actually gone crazy. Trust me. Watch the other readings. I wasn't like this. I've learned to trust when it's not my energy, and this isn't my energy. They're like, why are you here? Why are you even on this reading? It's like they're very, very playful, especially with the Sun card in reverse. I think they want you to be very playful also. Maybe you're quite serious. I feel like either you are exactly like this energy or the complete opposite of this energy, but they're here to like bring this lightheartedness into your life. They're like, yeah, have fun. Yeah, they want you to have fun. Like, like I'm literally drawn. Sorry, this is so funny to me. I'm drawn to like these little people in the back here. I'm going to try and focus this as much as I can. Okay, these little people in the back here, which I've never noticed before, but like they're literally having, come on, you're not going to see it, but they look like they are having the time of their life. They're like in the water, like, yes, in the water, oh, in the water. Like they literally look like they are having the time of their life, especially that little boy there. Oh, I'm dying. I'm so sorry. Wherever it is, they want you to have fun. I feel there's a healing moment coming for you. They bring you a lot of healing, especially with this Temperance and Three of Swords in reverse. You know, Three of Swords in reverse, to me, that's when you're beginning to heal. This is the swords falling out of this heart. It's not a fresh wound, but the remnants of the wound is still there. You know, you still have the scarring. It's still a bit tender to touch, but you know it didn't happen like yesterday or a month ago. Could have happened a month ago, but you know. And Temperance is also about healing. I feel like for me, this is like your mother when you're sick, or whoever looks after you, if anyone does, when you're ill, and they're so carefully pouring in this healing concoction. Oh my god, this rain. I'm so sorry. Pouring in this healing concoction that will make you feel so much better. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back. The rain was annoying me, but there's nothing I can do about it because I don't control the weather, and yeah, we gotta keep going. So let's pull in some clarifiers now. Clarify the message for card number 3, please. And we clarify each card. Guys, Temperance here for how their spirit guides communicate with them. Judgment here for how their spirit guides communicate with them. Where's Judgment here? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so just give me one card then if you only want one. I use the Ace of Swords in reverse. I'm sorry. If you could like hear what they were saying to me right now, like they're actually taking the piss. You guys are like, no, if you guys are serious people, I'm sorry, you're already not going to like this reading, so you might want to click off this reading, but this is going to be a dumb reading. Like, this is gonna be fun. This pile number 3 anyway. They're like literally giving me like 3 cards. Like, you see 2 cards flying out and you see me only picking 1, because they're like, nah, not that one, that one. Nah, not that one, that one. Nah, not that one. I'm like, okay, just give me 1 card now. And like, yeah, don't worry. You wouldn't understand. I'm joking, maybe you would. The Sun card. Right. So, Temperance. Clarified by the Queen of Swords. Judgment clarified by the 6 of Pentacles reversed. 3 of Swords clarified by the Star. Ace of Swords clarified by the King of Pentacles reversed. And the Sun card clarified by the 9 of Wands reversed. Right. How did their spirit guides communicate with them? How did their spirit guides communicate with pile number 3? Yeah, like I said about the clear guidance, the clear knowing, with this Queen of Swords here, I'm still getting that same message. I feel like it's also about how to bring stability back into your life. You know, I think this moment gave you a lot of... Oh my god. And you have the Star card, sorry, I got distracted. That is literally more healing energy. The Star card comes after the Tower card, I believe. And the Tower card is a big, like, change, a sudden change, something just, like, shaking you up. Like, that's how I felt with this Judgment. I wanted to say a big, massive change, but I know it isn't the Tower card. But sometimes cards just give you a similar feeling, but it's not the exact card. But, yeah, it's like a massive wake-up call has happened for you. And now, they're offering you a lot of healing now. I'm hearing it's a message of where to direct your energy. Could be what the wake-up call was about. A message of where you needed to direct your energy, because you were over-giving. You were giving too many different people or things. Giving too much of yourself. Again, 9 of Wands in reverse. This is the wounded warrior. You know, he's been through a lot, and he's built all these walls around him. And it's a message of telling you not to be afraid. The Sun in reverse for me is like, it's happiness, but with that background voice of fear, that background voice of anxiety. Of like, I'm having fun in this moment, but what about if it all just disappears again? But you know, they want you to release this. I mean, they want you to put down all these wands, but you know, he still has this one wand. He still has this one wand here. Like, he's like, okay, I've stepped out from my defenses, but I still need my one wand, just in case I need to fight someone off. Just in case. I have the sun washing away the pain of yesterday. That is definitely not how the melody goes. If I can find the song, I'll write it on the screen so you can go listen to it. Maybe I'll start doing like songs for each pile, because I do get a lot of songs coming through when I do messages like this. Right. How do you communicate with pile number 3? No, this pile number 3 spirit guides communicate with them. This pile number 3 spirit guides communicate with them. Oops. So guys, we ran out of some storage, but we are back. Okay, so your card, first card, is the 7 of Swords. Every single pile has got this. It's so weird. I've never seen the 7 of Swords this much in my life. The Queen of Pentacles. The 7 of Wands, yes. That was right. And the King of Swords in reverse. There was a lot of similar energies well, the energies are completely different. The messages are different. But I don't know, the way the messages are being put forward are very similar, I should say. Wow, so you have both the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, and you have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Both queens are upright and both kings are in reverse. I think sometimes you struggle to take direction over your own life. It's almost like you just allow things to happen to you rather than making them happen for you. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Wow, Chariot. Literally, what I was just saying, direction. Making choices, making decisions. It's like sometimes maybe you don't think through everything before you take action. You know what? I'm not getting many messages for you guys. Right, we're going to move on to your oracle cards now. Hopefully I have recorded enough for your... I've got enough for you guys. But it's like I was saying, my brain is very all over the place for your pile. And sometimes I just have to take that as like a thing to be like, okay, don't read into this too much, because the messages you do get, that's just what they need to know. Like, there's nothing else really, you know? Right, let's move into oracle cards. Anyway, so the first one, be fearless and bold. Wow. And you have, let spirit be your guide. Wow. I feel like I kind of forgot what I was saying, but I think there's really resonate. You have new moon eclipse, expect powerful change. I don't think people can see the words, but that's the card. And new moon in Aries, it's time to take action. Yeah. What I was saying about, I think you guys lack direction sometimes. You know, let spirit be your guide. Listen to your intuition, to your higher self. Like with this, what was it, the Judgment card here, there is a powerful change coming. I also think in terms of them communicating with you, they are most prominent, they are most, I don't know, visible in your life when you are going through changes, when there are shifts, large shifts in your life. About being fearless and bold, definitely with that Nine of Wands energy there, what I was saying about allowing the past to be in the past, allowing those things that have hurt you and the remnants of the wounds to just wash away. I know it is easier said than done, definitely. But coming out of this shell and taking action towards what you want out of life and what you deserve as well, I'm hearing. So both these moons being, you know, eclipsed, is it? Yeah, well, I guess they are eclipsed. Well, this one's probably a new moon. Yeah, a new moon and an eclipse. You can't see the moon though. It's not visible. Oh, sorry. It's not visible. So I feel like when you go through these massive changes, it's almost like you can't see clearly. Yeah, like they offer you insight because they need to guide you because you can't see clearly. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but maybe they don't show you your path so that you can't deter away from it. Like maybe if they showed you too much of where you were going, it would like disrupt your progress basically on this earth, disrupt what you need to do. So it's very like they'll show you a short path, they'll show you from A to B, but not A all the way to Z. A to Z, you just have to trust that you'll get to Z, but from A to B, okay, we need you to walk 5 miles. Okay, I can do that. And at 5 miles, will tell you that you need to go to north, east, 10 miles, okay? Like something like that. Like you get directions at each stop. That's really what I feel here. I also feel like maybe you have a lot of spirit guides, while I was feeling that very conflicting, like, do this, no, don't do this, do this, don't do this. Like this very like, I said sibling energy, but like a dual energy of two people interacting with me. I feel like you have a lot of spirit guides interacting with you because they all offer something different. It's like at A, you have this one spirit guide that knows how to tell you to get to B. So he's very good at telling you, you know, he's very good at navigating through a forest. But then spirit guide number B to C is very good at navigating you on mountains. Okay, like they have that knowledge at specific points in your life, so you may come into very different energies or very different spirit guides at different points in your life. So right now it's a very fun loving, free energy that you have around you, that you need around you to allow you to get to the next step. All right, so let's look at your message. Your message was a little bit shorter than all the other piles, and again, what I was saying, I'm not really receiving as many messages, and I think that is, now I'm thinking about it, because they're very direct. They only want you to know a certain amount of stuff, because they think if they tell you everything, it's gonna like the way I was like, they're asking you, why are you on this reading? Because it's like, we don't want you to know everything, okay? Some of it we need to keep hidden, because otherwise you're gonna hurt yourself. Right, so when I first started pulling piles, I already began to feel the energy of each spirit guides that were in, you know, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. So I did write down a little something in bullet points just to kind of like remind myself, or yeah, just to kind of, yeah, relate to you basically. So we have fun loving, playful, definitely felt that. And it says, you are the lovers, wise, useful spirit. That's a message about you guys. And the real message from your spirit guides are, hey, be bold, be loud, be bright, share your magic. We will show you the way. Never hide, never shy away from the light. Others will shine on you. Never shy away from the light, others will shine on you. You have a powerful mission in this world. You will incite powerful change. Follow your heart, that is our main message. Be love from guides. Right, so literally, oh my god. Be bold, be loud, be powerful, be bright. Yeah, definitely. Again, I'm not even getting any more messages. It's like, okay, we told you what we need them to do. So if you need to rehear that message again, then do just play that back. And yeah, I think that's everything. Like, I literally tried to get more messages for you, and I was like, is that everything you want to tell them? And I just received nothing else. So that was literally everything they wanted to tell you guys. Pile number 3. Thank you guys so much for coming to this reading. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. I really, really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy this reading from me, I know it was very chaotic, but that was you guys, not me. Please give this video a thumbs up if you do like it. Comment down below if it resonated with you, please, because I like to hear how much it resonated with you, how much yeah, I can connect with you guys. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.